Samford's Beeson Divinity School hosted the 21st Annual Biblical Studies Lectures this week. Dr. Daniel Carroll was the featured speaker for the theme, Thinking Christianly About Immigration. Carroll is a distinguished professor at Denver Seminary and author of the book Christians at the Border. But Dean of the Divinity School, Timothy George, notes that Carroll's expertise extends beyond anything academic.
He's the son of a Guatemalan mother and a South Texas father, and grew up himself on the border, spending much of his early life in Guatemala, bilingual, bicultural, and so he brings that personal autobiographical investment to this kind of topic, and was very engaging to the students to hear him and to have exchanges with him about immigration from a personal standpoint, as well as some of the issues we're thinking about biblically and in terms of society today.
Drawing from the Old Testament, Carroll encouraged students to look back in history when it comes to how we should relate with immigrants today.
Because what God says is this: don't you ever forget the past. What about the past? The socio-economic and political past. You are slaves in Egypt. He doesn't say, remember the recipes, remember the food. No, he says, remember that you were slaves. And that's why the African American is such a key piece to this. You above all people should know and never forget and call the church to account.
This year's series provided a great opportunity to include undergraduates from across campus. In partnership with the Mann Center for Ethics, a panel discussion on what the Bible says about immigration was of particular interest to many different areas of study.
This is the kind of issue that transcends just one particular discipline. It has to do with law, it has to do with sociology, has to do with politics, economics, and of course also spirituality, the Bible, the church. So we thought it was a very good topic to broach in this broader campus-wide way, and I think it went very well.
It's been great to have an expert come and talk to us about immigration and give us a biblical perspective on how we should be relating to those who have immigrated to this country, and giving us new thoughts on how to deal with that issue.
I'm Nathan Troost, Samford University.